A man's been arrested on suspicion of aggravated trespass at an anti-war demonstration in Staffordshire. Members of the London Palestine Action Group got onto the roof at UAV Engines in Shenstone yesterday morning. The protesters say the company is involved in supplying parts for drone aircraft used by the Israeli army in Gaza. Our reporter Phil McCann is outside the factory now. Phil, any sign of the protest ending?
Yes, there is, Mary. In fact, within the last 10 minutes, the police started taking direct action. Officers in climbing gear scaled the building behind me. They are now on the roof. You can probably hear the helicopters circling above as well. The protesters themselves are lying down. So what exactly is going on or is being said, we don't know. To remind you why they're here, UAV Engines makes engines for drones, which have been responsible, drones have been responsible for lots of Israel's action in Gaza. That's why the 8 people here scaled the building yesterday morning, and as you mentioned, they're already a man down. Day 2. And just to make double sure no one could get into work today, this protester chained himself to the building by his neck and superglued his hands together. But he got into pain and broke himself free before being arrested.
He was delocked for a sustained period of time. He then experienced quite a bit of pain and difficulties, which the police were totally obstructive in alleviating.
You've been here for well over 24 hours now. Haven't you made your point?
Well, no, because our point is an immediate two-way arms embargo on Israel. There should be no arms production or export to Israel while it continues to commit crimes against humanity and violate international law.
And more than 24 hours after this arterial route was closed, it's disrupting businesses.
The difference is that obviously there's no passing trade now because nobody can get in at all. So, you know, it's a busy road. Normally people would be coming past, they see the sign, they drop in.
Well, it's closing the village down because we can't get round the village and people that don't know the way around from our different customers aren't coming. And yesterday we took £8 in the shop, whereas we normally take 150, 200.
But the roof dwellers do have some support in Shenstone, but it's come from far and wide.
We've come from Milton Keynes, so we came yesterday, we've come today as well.
And what do you think standing here on this rural road will actually achieve?
If nothing else, people know that I stand against what's happening out there.
Now, there's been no word from the company themselves, possibly because their doors have been chained shut, although there are people, of course, who would say that the drones that they make engines for are defending Israel against rockets from Gaza. The police then on the roof here, the helicopters circling. This protest may finally be about to come to an end.
OK, Phil McCann, thank you. Police are calling a